Good evening, god aften. Welcome to Aalborg, welcome to Denmark. This is the speech of the ITHF President 2023-24. I'd like to talk to you about the last year and the year to come. The World Championship 2023 in Norway. It was an excellent event. Personally, I like very much that the organizers from Norway and NBA decided to make something special out of the playoff. It meant that there was the semi-final, bronze match and final in a special building, and there was a sort of a party there where you could eat, drink, and watch the very best of table hockey. Evgeny Matansev from Ukraine, he became the individual world champion 2023, and Finland won the soundtrack competition with their song from the Eurovision Song Contest. It was an excellent event. I would like once again, like in 2013, to send a big appreciation to the Norske Bådhockey Alliance. Tak så vældig mye for et bra arrangement. Thank you very much for a very good event in Norway. In the last year, the Executive Committee of ITHF has tried to update the rules for the World Championships and the European Championship. Especially Igor Savelyev from Estonia and Mikhailo Shalomai from Ukraine have done an excellent job making this document with a contribution from the rest of us, which means that in the future it should be a little bit easier to be the organizer of big events like the European Championships and the World Championships. However, they are really huge events, and that's probably the reason why many organizers are not so interested in doing this job. But I think that the rules of the World Championships and the European Championships will help a lot in this direction. In the same way, we try to update the rules of the World Club Championship, the transfer rules, at the beginning of 2024 with a voting in January 12th and 13th. And I hope very much that many of the international federations will support these ideas. Our purpose is to make it easier to understand the rules. It should not be impossible to change clubs. We want as many of the best clubs and best players to participate in the World Club Championship, so this tournament can also be what it is, a really great ITHF event. Thank you so much to the Český asociace Stiga game for doing this event for us in April, and we hope for the national federations to support the small changes of the transfer rules in January in the extraordinary delegates conference. I would also like to take a look into 2024 concerning the European Championships, which are going to take place once again in Latvia, this time in Valmiera. I'm very excited about this. We see very often that many of these smaller towns, cities, are able to organize really great events. We know that Latvia is one of the very best table hockey countries with great stars at Edgars Seitz, Silis, Rainas Kalnins, Mikliniks. There are so many great players in Latvia, but we also know that there are many great organizers in Latvia. And I'm very excited about going to Latvia again in summer to participate in the European Championships 2024. We hope and we believe in a great event. And we will, of course, from the Executive Committee of ITHF, do our very best to help that these championships are also being organized in the best possible way. 2023 was also the year where sanctions were confirmed. I am definitely not a big fan of sanctions, but some sanctions are necessary. We are right now in the middle of a situation where we, in my opinion, need to ask the national member federations each year, do we want these sanctions or not? Therefore, we decided to ask the member federations again. Some countries were very surprised that we asked this question, but the reason is that we want a clear mandate from the national federations before deciding anything. That's why we asked, and we got a very clear answer and mandate telling us in the Executive Committee of ITHF that we want these sanctions. It is necessary, therefore this is what we do. Last but not least, I would like to say thank you very much to my friends and colleagues in the Executive Committee of ITHF. They are doing a really great job. That's Igor Savelyev, Mikhailo Shalomayev, Gustav Hermansen, and Kevin Rafferty. I'm very happy about working with you. You're doing such a great job. And thank you once again for what you participated with, not only at the tables where we saw Savelyev doing a great job in the World Championships 2023 in Norway, but also in the not so fancy office, but however, the office of ITHF. Thank you very much for your job and your participation. Of course, also a big appreciation to the national member federations giving us a lot of important inputs in order to do our job in the best possible way. This is necessary because table hockey is a sport, but a small sport, and we need the help from everybody. With these words here from Aalborg, Denmark, I would like to wish you the very best for 2024. Godt nytår, hyvä, vuotta vuotta, bulldog og evet, stasni rovirok. Happy New Year.